Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. We're on episode 2082, and what is a soulmate? No, what is a twin flame? Excuse me. We're on the Souls Connection series. We're doing four shows on the Souls series, and this one is about what is a twin flame, and it is the mirror of your soul, okay? And my main reason for going live, you guys know, is I do believe we have all been misled and misguided by our emotional selves. And I believe that we have been leading and guiding from fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough, feeling like we got to prove ourselves out to the world or to someone out there. And it's actually robbing our strength and our energy away. And I believe all we got to do is flip our emotional story around to a higher vibrational story. That would be one out of love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, and harmony. Come on, baby, let's get this show rolling and let's get your life a-going. All right, so what is a twin flame? We're going to talk about that. It's the mirror soul, okay? It's discovering the twin journey and why it's the most powerful reflection of your hidden love story. What is a twin flame? Twin flames are more than partners. They are a mirror of your soul. In this episode of Your Hidden Love Story, I'm going to share with you what makes a twin flame connection so unique, so powerful, and so challenging. So we can learn how twin flame reflects your deepest wounds and awakens your higher self and guides you towards unconditional love. If you've ever wondered if you have met your twin flame, well, this episode will get you to understand those signs and the purpose of a soul bond. A twin flame is a spiritual concept describing an intensity bond between a relationship between two people who share one soul, a split into two separate bodies. This unique connection fosters deep spiritual and personal growth by the acts of a mirror soul, reflecting a person's personal hidden strengths, weaknesses, and unhealed wounds, as it is rooted in the Greek myth of the human being split into two by Zeus. While the connection is often intense, it can feel like the dark night of a soul. It ultimately aims to bring about a spiritual awakening with a deeper understanding with yourself. Hello, everyone. I believe if you are not in a twin flame connection, it's very hard to explain it to someone. But what I'm doing here on this show, on this channel, on this particular show is I'm taking content that I actually found online, trying to re-describe it to you, so it's not about my personal journey. It's just about what is written on the web about what a twin flame journey is, okay? A single soul in two bodies. The fundamental belief that a twin flame connection is formed by one soul that has been divided into two individuals. The purpose of the connection, the twin flame relationship's primary purpose is a soul growth and a spiritual awakening. It is not for the faint at heart, and it involves challenging journeys of comforting one's shadow self to achieve the true self-love and spiritual maturity. Some core qualities: intense connections and attraction. Something you cannot explain. You can't explain it. That's why I say if you're not in one, it's really hard to explain. But it is an intense connection that you may feel even when you guys are miles, hundreds and thousands of miles apart. You can still feel the connection. How mind-blowing is that? It triggers wounds and shadow work. What do they trigger? Unhealed wounds that surface, which requires you to do some deep, dark night of the soul shadow work. You guys they have shared synchronicities. Twin flames often experience numerous synchronicities and meaningful coincidences in their lives that are reinforced by the feeling of destiny. You guys might see not just numbers, but you might see your twin's name. You might do the same kind of thing at the same kind of time, or you might be kind of on the same kind of journey, but at different timelines on that journey. But there's synchronicities that happen within that journey. There's a telepathic connection. Yeah, 222, yeah. And there's a telepathic connection too. Many describe a strong telepathic connection or an energetical link, allowing for a sense of communication and sensing each other's emotions or thoughts even when you're physically apart. So like you may be just fine one moment and then all of a sudden you're feeling a little bit down and out, and if you're able to check in on your twin, you can find out that they're feeling down and out. That's what I mean by being able to feel your twin's emotional feelings, what they're going through even at a distance. You may not understand why you're going through that lower vibrational energy, and then you'll connect with your twin and find out, oh, that's why, because you guys are connected at a soul level. There's a spiritual mirroring going on. Twin flames act as mirrors, reflecting both the positive and the negative aspects of a person's true self. This mirroring process can bring hidden insecurities, flaws, and unprocessed trauma into the surface by forcing each individual to confront and grow from them. Imagine that twin flames are like two mirrors facing each other. When you look into the mirror, you see your true self, both the good and not so good parts. The other mirror reflects the same qualities back to you, helping you see yourself more clearly. This means that the twin flame can help you grow and learn more about yourself by showing you both your strengths and your weaknesses. Just like how a mirror reflects your image, the twin flame reflects your true self back to you. The intensity and instant similarities. The connection often involves immediate, deep sense of similarities, as if you've known each other before, maybe from another lifetime. But this feeling is highly intense. It's really intense. You can maybe, if you guys both had a social media site and maybe one of them was performing or something, you could go on to that site and you can feel their energy through the performance they're doing. It is a strong connection that two people feel very familiar, like they have known each other for a long time. This connection can be very, very intense and very deep. For example, when you think about you meet someone for the very first time, but it feels like you've known each other forever. You might feel a strong bond with them right away, and almost like you're a special connection that goes beyond just meeting them in this lifetime. This kind of connection can be very powerful and very meaningful. It does have the push and pulls, and so it could be like the runner and chaser dynamic, but this relationship often includes periods of coming together and pulling apart. And it is necessary for this cycle to happen for the growth and the healing, for the healing of the old patterns to take place. For example, think about a friendship where you and your friend may have had a disagreement, or not some, or you just needed some space from each other from time to time. These ups and downs can actually help you both learn about yourself and each other, learning a stronger bond in the end. Yeah, you feel that way with Jim? Overall, the idea, it's normal for relationships to have their ups and downs, but these experiences can actually help us grow, move past any past problems. It has a personal and a spiritual growth to it. The main goal with the twin flame connection is to help both people involved in the relationship to discover more about themselves as they grow spiritually. This type of connection is meant to bring about a profound understanding of oneself to help each person reach a higher level of their spiritual awareness. For example, imagine two people having a deep connection and an understanding of each other that goes beyond just a regular relationship. Through the interactions and experiences together, they are able to learn more about themselves and about their own spiritual journey. This can lead to personal growth and greater sense of a purpose in your life, in this lifetime. Overall, a twin flame connection is meant to be a transformational and enlightening experience for both individuals involved, helping them to become more in tune with themselves and with this spiritual path. There's also unconditional love within this journey. Despite the potential pain and conflict and separation, there is an underlying unconditional love between the twin flames. This love is not based on perfection, but it is based on a soul recognition and a powerful energetic connection. How does this differ from a soulmate? Well, one, you can have many soulmates in a lifetime, but you can only have one twin flame, but many soulmates. And soulmates can be short-lived and long-lived, but a twin flame is connected for life. Shared souls and shared values. Soulmates are similar. They have similar values like passion and life path. Well, a twin flame shares the same core energetical frequency as a single soul. For you guys in the chat, do you feel that you have met your twin flame? Say yes or no in the chat and let us know. In the meantime, I did write a book. It's called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. It's over there on Amazon as e-copy and a hard copy. Go over there and check it out. In fact, I got a little commercial I'm going to run for you. I'll be right back. So stick around when I get back. For those that are in the chat, if anybody want to talk a little bit about your twin flame journey, just something small that we can discuss a little bit of, feel free to add it into the chat. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. All right, it looks like maybe Molly accidentally got deleted here. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. I don't know how to get it back once it's done. I don't know if it was just a quick delete or I'm sure it was accidental, but it deleted everything that she wrote. So, okay. Yes. Okay. You fixed it? Okay, thank you so much. All right, you see everything I wrote? Okay, well, they erased it on my side, so I'm glad that you're back. So anyhow, so if you guys have anything that you want to write about your twin flame journey, you're more than welcome to do so. What I'm going to do at this moment is I am actually going to do a signature tarot. What's the soul connection layout? No, Danelli, no, that you can't. But another thing is you can be in a twin flame connection and your twin does not have to agree that you're on that journey with them. Okay, that's what I know about the connection. They do not have to agree with it. You feel like you're on your own. I know we all have our own life lessons to go through, so it's a push and a pull. So let's see. I think it's brutal. There are some really neat things. I mean, especially at the beginning. Well, you would think it was neat at the beginning that when you're awakened at the beginning, it's exciting. But when one pushes you back, when you're trying to share that excitement with them because they're not awakened yet and they're not aware of it, then it starts to get a little bit more brutal, and you have to deal with some emotional journeys. You have to deal with the emotions that come up that are of a lower vibration, because you don't understand why they're pushing you away. You feel like you're being rejected, and in reality you're actually being protected. And but you don't they don't have to agree that you're on this journey, because it is in the long run, the first thing this journey is doing, it is waking you up to a soul level, so you have a soul growth. So it's a self-love journey first, okay? Because if they never come, if your twin doesn't come forward within this lifetime, what are we going to do? We're going to sit here and wait the whole time? No, we're growing the whole time. There is massive growth at this twin that makes you go through. You feel him strongly, yep, and he lives an hour away, and yep, he pushes me away and then pulls me back in. And that's the way it is too. And they can live a long way away. They do not have to be local, because it is you can communicate with them telepathically too. Even if they don't want to be a part of it, somehow it is already there. It's already something that happens. Okay, you guys. Hello, Kyran. Yeah, after on the second half of the show, which I already have it already up, and I'm doing a reading right now for the journey though, okay? But for everybody else, it's going to be on the second part, okay? So the signature tarot spread for this series, which we're on the third episode of this series of the soul connection, this is designed for these 4 episodes, okay? So this is called the signature tarot spread for the soul connection. And the first question is, what is this soul connection with this twin flame bringing into your life right now? And the soul connection is, the 7 of Pentacles. That says that it's nourishing you, it's growing you. You planted some seeds, and it started to provide for you in some kind of way. Maybe not to the extent that you wanted it to, but you have started to grow, and you started to see your value, and you started to see your light. And those seeds, they did really start to grow because you've been nourishing them. Yeah, he fights the connection. I hear you. I've heard the fight too. Not from your connection, but I have heard the same fight. Okay, don't make this all about me. And the lesson for this journey is, the question for this signature tarot spread is, what is the lesson? What is the main lesson of this connection? What is it teaching you? It is teaching you about your worth. When you're coming into this connection, you might feel like you're already worthy and valuable, but this connection has really pushed me down, and like I wasn't worthy or valuable. So it is teaching us about our worth and our value. And then the third card has to do, what truth or shadow of yourself is being reflected through this connection. And what's being reflected through this connection is your truth. You guys are finding your truth, your higher self, operating from truth, from love and above, from laughter, from play, from joy, from happiness, from peace, from harmony. And then the gift, what is the gift? What is hidden? What is hidden? What hidden growth will come once this lesson is embraced, is we truly find our worth, we find our value, and we step into our power. We learn how to be okay without them. We know how to take really good care of ourselves, so we really don't need them. We may still want them, but we don't need them. So all the cards that are laying down right now, it's all has to do with your worth and your value, so you can really step up that value, so you really know how valuable you are as a soul level. And then the last card, the path forward, the guidance of how to integrate the connection's purpose into your life journey. or to your journey of love is it is about us rewriting our story when it comes to our own personal worth, when it comes to our value, so we know that we are abundant, so we are everything that we ever wished for, that we ever wanted, that it allows us to find our stability, it allows us to find our growth and our worth and our value, and it allows us to get tapped in and tuned in with divine. So all 5 cards, well, I actually have 6 cards. I have 5 cards that all talk about worth and money, okay? So it is something that is making you know your worth and know your value, so you can truly be grounded, whole, and complete from speaking your truth. So we're operating from our higher self. So we're operating from love and laughter and play and peace and harmony and within our day, and passion, desire. It is about finding our higher self. It's just really a beautiful journey, and you're learning a lot too, Raquel, and there are so many lessons. There's lesson after lesson, and it doesn't mean you have to learn all those lessons before you guys come together. It's just about for the two of you to come into some kind of alignment, that you both are awakened to the journey, so when you guys do come together, that you can stay in the connection, because you both know your worth and you know your value, and you've done a lot of the work before you come together. So remember, you guys, every connection, rather it is soulmate, a twin flame, or a karmic, it is here to shape your hidden love story. They are mirrors, teachers, and guides leading you back to the most important love of them all. And that is love with inside of yourself. That's self-love. That's where true love resides. That's where it comes first. You're becoming awakened. I know, aren't we all? We are becoming awakened. Keep honoring your journey. Keep shining your light. Keep flipping your emotional story around to better. Thank you guys for coming and watching Your Hidden Love Story, my mini series of The Soul's Connection. This was episode 3 of The Soul's Connection. And thank you for watching Your Hidden Love Story, episode 2082. Woo, 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 woo. And for those that are here watching the live, I am going to scoot on over and go do Revealing Your Hidden Love Story. That's live. For if you guys are not watching the live, then please make sure you hit that like button, hit the share button, hit the bell button, leave comments down below, and what else? If you guys need any coaching services, check out my webpage. All that information is down below in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you here in a little bit. Bye-bye, butterflies. Okay, catch.